Hey guys, I'm Saurav, and in this video I will be showing you 5 photography DIY and hacks that will help you to step up your photography game. So let's begin. The first one is the DIY ND filter. Now ND filters are basically sunglasses for your lenses. Now what does that mean is basically it's a dark piece of glass that is attached to the front of the lens, and that allows you to capture longer exposures during daytimes. Now if you do not attach a ND filter and you take a long exposure in daytime, your images will be completely white, completely washed out and overexposed, and you can't use those images. So you need a ND filter. But ND filters are quite expensive. So here is a DIY solution. We're going to use a welding glass instead of it. We're going to attach the welding glass to the front of the lens and make sure that there is no gap between the lens and the welding glass. And then we are going to shoot a longer exposure. Now the photography technique that we are going to use is basically, before attaching the welding glass, focus on the subject. Generally it will be infinity if you're shooting a landscape, and then make sure you're dialed in the ISO and aperture. Set the ISO to 100 and set the aperture to about f8 or f10 so that everything is sharp, and then attach the welding glass and set your shutter speed according to the light meter. Generally it will be about 15 to 30 seconds depending on the environmental light. So once you are done, and then just hold the ND filter or the welding glass in this case close to your lens, or you can again use a tape to lock it down, and then take a long exposure and you will get this particular result. And this is the before and this is the after, without any editing and just using a welding glass that cost hardly less than $1. The second DIY is the DIY reflector. Now, what is a reflector? Reflector is basically an object that reflects light. That's it. So why is it so useful? So in this example, you can see there are certain harsh shadows. Now, if you use a reflector, the light gets reflected and we can prevent those harsh shadows. Now, reflectors are again not that expensive, but you have a DIY solution for that. Basically, you require a mount board and you require an aluminum foil. Then just take the aluminum foil, cut it to the size of the mount board and paste it, and you're done. That's it. Make sure the aluminum foil is not very crumbled and it's straight so that you will get amazing reflections, and you can use this reflector to create amazing images with beautiful light all over the image. So use a reflector and create better images. The third one is the DIY mobile reflection. Now, when you're shooting, it's not possible to every time find a puddle or a water body to get the exact reflection. So why not create our own? Am I going to create a water body? No, but I'm going to make a reflection without any editing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mobile phone and place it just beneath the lens and adjust the position of the mobile phone till I get the desired reflection. These kind of images look amazing. They might look edited to you, but they are completely taken from the camera and they are not edited at all. So with just the help of a simple mobile phone that is with you, you can create amazing reflections and unique looking images. The fourth DIY solution is basically a bokeh background. Now, everyone loves to shoot bokeh, right? So why not create our own bokeh background? So the aluminum foil you have, crumble it now and use it as a backdrop. Then place a light source and light up the backdrop, and use a subject and place it at a bit distance from the backdrop, and then focus on the subject, and you will see the backdrop is completely out of focus and it looks amazing. The amazing bokeh you will get with it is because of the prime lens. Now prime lens is kind of optional, okay, but if you use the prime lens, you can basically shoot at a higher aperture like f1.2, 1.8, 2.8, and then your subject will be completely different from the background and you will get amazing bokeh images. You can use color filters, you can play with lights, and you can create beautiful and unique looking images. So try experimenting and create beautiful bokeh images. The fifth DIY is a macro reflection. Now this one is a bit difficult, but again the results are quite amazing. You take the desired image you want, basically place it on the monitor, whether it be a tablet or laptop or computer, anything you want. Then take a leaf or something where you can basically drop a water drop, and then use a macro lens to focus on the water drop, and you will basically get the reflection of the image which is placed on the laptop. Now this technique again requires a macro lens. You can use an extension tube, you can use something like a reverse ring, but that's a completely different topic. You can do that and you can use a macro lens to create these amazing images which looks completely out of the world. So these are the 5 photography DIY and hacks that will allow you to level up your photography game. If you have any suggestions or if you have a new DIY or a hack solution, post them down in the comments below. Thank you YouTube Space Mumbai for allowing me to shoot in their studio. It was a great experience using all their gears and their studio. Thank you Viraj, Rohit and Aditi for helping me to shoot this video. It would have been impossible to shoot if again these guys weren't there. They have their YouTube channels, the links will be down in the description below. I hope you liked the video and it helped you, and if it did, press the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.